What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Mondays with Mike. I'm Mike, owner of Axion Industries, and we'll wait for a few minutes to see how many pop in here. I'm a little late today to Mondays with Mike. Usually we do it at 5 West Coast. Tonight I had some stuff come up. A couple cars moving around. We could not make 5 o'clock. So this is a last ditch effort to see who can even get on here. But we'll give you guys a few minutes, see who pops in, and get some questions rolling. Hopefully we can answer some stuff. Oh, man. It is a hot one today. Been out moving around cars and selling cars for the last 2 hours. It's actually a lot cooler than it's normally been, but it's still hot. All right, let's see if anyone comes on. I'll give it a few minutes. We'll see if we get anyone in today. So anyways, a couple things. I got the 9th Gen Civic back. That just got dropped off with the tow truck here a few minutes ago. Putting the stuff back inside it so I can get it into the garage. And our Audi is picked up. That is sold. So a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna have some good videos this week too. Make sure you tune into all of those, like and subscribe. And wait for a couple more people to come in. Let's see, so far nobody yet. I should have probably done a little bit of a thing before we went live. We get a couple people popping in shortly. Takes a minute for going live on all this stuff for everyone to get notified. All right, we're getting a couple people in. Go ahead and ask your questions. Anything you want to know, I'll answer them. Let's talk Hondas. Oh, they disappeared. If I don't get anyone in the next couple minutes, we'll probably just end it for the day. It was kind of a last minute thing, so wanted to go live since it's Monday. Almost was going to go live inside our 9th Gen Civic, but all right. Anyone joining in? Let's get some people going. Welcome to the chat. What's up, Shane? Hopefully we can get a couple people going in here. It was last minute, so I wasn't going to do it today because I had other stuff going on, but there's tons to talk about. So figured I would hop on for a good half hour, see who we can get in here. Talk Hondas. Oh man, busy Monday. This month has been insane. I cannot believe it. Thank you all to everyone. If you're tuning in, thank you for the orders. It has been insane. I have never seen an August ever like this. So obviously we're doing something right. Those downpipes, they are live on our site. If anyone wants to get one for the 1.5 turbo, pricing is going up. That's only an intro price. barely making any money on that at that. So they are going to go up a lot more. So if you're wanting to get one, I would advise get one soon, or the pricing goes up probably this Friday. I only wanted to do like an intro week price to help people support it, to bump some of the numbers. But yeah, stuff is flying out, but stuff's not on the shelves either. But we're getting there. Hopefully a lot of these companies can catch up. I'm surprised. It's insane. It's almost as bad as the wait times with COVID. Yeah, but go ahead and ask your questions, anyone. Love to answer, talk Hondas. Did get our 9th gen Civic back today. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I mean, it popped up on the main picture, but we're gonna post a video probably tomorrow with a walkthrough of it. It looks sick. But I guess going over the car, there's just so much that I just think in my head that needs done. But that's just what it is when you build a race car. So yeah, a lot of cool things happening. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Apexi ones are sick. I love those. Too bad they weren't purple. I would buy them. The red doesn't fit our color, so unfortunately. I'm weird like that. Yeah, anyone else want to ask questions? Anything going on with your car? Any parts you need? Any questions you're wondering about parts? What you should go with? Anything, I'll answer them, or at least give you my honest opinion. We try to be honest about everything. It's probably why we have a decent name in the industry, is because I don't bullshit people, and I actually sway people away actually from ordering certain parts on our site. But you know, people are going to order what they want. Yeah, those are really nice coilovers. Surprised they don't sell as much as they do. All right, anyone else in here? That was last minute, but trying to see. I posted on Facebook, see if anyone's going to join in. Yeah, JDM stuff is nice. I feel like it kind of like, I won't say went downhill a little bit, but I feel like it went stagnant with the JDM stuff. And I feel there's a lot nicer stuff. Like you see Spoon everywhere now all of a sudden after like, I wouldn't say being hiatus for a long time, but they just weren't really doing anything. And now, you know, so much stuff going on. It's crazy. Yeah, what else is going on? Got our painted valve covers back. So we have a shop that's going to be painting them for us, and that will be something we're offering for 1.5 and 2 liter plastic valve cover, guys. If you want the custom painted, like the Spoon valve covers or Jay's Racing, but not spending that much money. I'll have a video this week on it and show you the ones that we have. I've ran the valve cover on our Civic for over 2 years, and no discoloring, no chipping, no nothing. I got another couple done for some other engines, and we'll end up posting up the pricing and maybe doing a link sometime soon. But I think it'd be kind of cool offering valve covers to match the paint of the car. Instead of selling those ugly Type R engine covers, which I hate, for the K20. I think the painted valve covers look so much better than the cover that covers the engine. But we'll see. All right, let's see how many other people we can get in here. Welcome to the chat. Ask your questions. Try and get some chat going here. I've only got a few people in the group. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what else is up this week. I just am tearing apart some of our own project cars and sending stuff off to powder coat. Ordered the sleeves from Darton for our K20. Pistons and rods are coming, so that engine's getting built within the next few months. That's for the 11th gen, the K20 swap. Car should be hitting the drag strip, I would say, in October, November is the plan. And once we do that, then that engine's coming out. You know, I actually have, Matt, I have to ask Sains where they are with them. I sent them rods over a year and a half ago. I don't know what they're doing with those, if they're actually going to stock them or if they were going to custom make them for us. I don't have the $10,000 to order a bunch of sets right now. But I can ask them and see where they are on them. They just keep asking me how many I'm going to order when I reach out to them. So I'm kind of pushing that off because there's a lot of people I don't know if they're going to build 11th gen motors. So I'll have to check with them. I mean, if you need an engine right away, you can use the 10th gen crank in there, and then you can use the 10th gen rods. It works fine. But hopefully we can get these 11th gen ones because they are better than the 10th gen. Trying to make things happen for the 11th gen guys. So, you know, we got our downpipe that just dropped. I am working on hopefully an inlet pipe, but the company that's making this stuff for us, everything's hand welded here in Arizona, and it's not cheap, I would say, but the quality is amazing. But you know, competing against some of these companies that do huge volume and have a bunch of labor welding in-house, and that, you know, they save a lot of money and they can have really good competitive pricing, whereas, you know, I'm paying another place to actually do our welding for us. So the downpipes actually were a little bit more expensive than I thought they would be, but I'm trying to still be competitive. But I mean, when you look at the downpipe, you're getting double the product basically than the other ones that are on the market. So yeah, I kind of think the 11th gens kind of hit a little low right now. There hasn't really been any new parts coming out for a while, so I think people are kind of getting bored. Once you start seeing the bolt-on turbos released, I would say in the next like 3-4 months, then it's going to start popping up, and hopefully people are hitting the track soon, and you'll start seeing some engine builds once there's turbo. There's no point really building an engine if there's no aftermarket turbo yet. So I'm putting on our turbo on our 11th gen in October. So we will be maxing out the engine, hopefully not blowing it because I would like to get some money for the 1.5. But if we send a rod, just make for a better YouTube video. But yeah, I really want to push the platform. I want to be known as the one company out there that's really trying to get more and more product for the car, and hopefully getting more stuff out there for you guys. So we'll see how it goes, though. You know, if people aren't buying product, then nobody's going to make anything. You know, 11th gen market, a lot of people are very skeptical on modifying their cars, and you know, when you tell someone that they pretty much have to buy a clutch on a brand new car, it's kind of a little daunting for them at first to be like, hey, I just bought this brand new car. Why do I have to replace the clutch if I want to make power? But stock clutch sucks. What else? Well, since there's a few people in here, our Audi TT is gone. It just got picked up about an hour ago. The 9th gen Civic just got back from paint. That's the one you see in the picture. Car looks amazing. I'm going to slowly be going back through and putting on headlights, taillights. I've got to take apart the whole suspension, repowder coat stuff, clean everything. redo the brakes. It's sat for 5 years, so there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. But it's going to be an awesome build. I hope you guys keep tuning in and liking and sharing that one, because to me, it's probably one of the top new age Hondas that anyone's doing anything with. So it'll be cool to see, people into it. And once the car hits the track, I mean, I'm hoping for 8-second quarter miles. That's the goal with it. We were building the car for airstrip attack. I still am probably going to be doing that. The only thing is, getting the car done really felt like, well, it'd be cool to get the car quarter mile, which I love quarter mile stuff, and we'll see. It can be used for both. So, but we just sent the engine off to P2R. They're going to be doing the engine build on the 9th gen. So hopefully around 1,200 horsepower. That's the goal to the wheels. And we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyone got any questions? Anything else? Parts maybe coming out? Wanting something made? We're going to be doing an inlet pipe. I don't know how cost effective it's going to be, though, because just the downpipe was pretty expensive with the labor costs. But I'm going to make one for our car. If it makes sense, we'll release it. I know PRL are bringing out theirs, but ours will be a little bit different than theirs. So, all right. So full bolt on clutch, everything at the moment, but enjoying it for now. How's it? Rods and turbos are out. Hopefully not below it. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. You don't buy the Hondata fuel system for the Accord 1.5. I literally have the same thing already on our site. I've had it there for 3 months. It'll make over 400 wheel horsepower on ethanol. You don't need to spend the money on the Hondata fuel system. So, and you need to also have a decent turbo to even make money for the fuel system, which isn't even out yet. So, once RB6 bring out theirs 11th gen turbo, it'll fit the Accord, so you know. And that'll make upwards around 450 horsepower. But yeah, so basically what you need for the Accord, you need our non-SI fuel system. It comes with injectors, DI pump, plug and play clips, in-tank fuel pump, and it comes with a intake cam, which controls the DI pump. So that's everything you need. And it's good for over 400 wheel horsepower. So I have at least about 50, 60 guys running it on 10 gens. Obviously the 11 gen guys, that's what we have it on our 11 gen. There's no need for it yet because we haven't added the turbo. But once you add the turbo, you're maxing out the fuel system, so you will need it. So, but yeah, just hit us up anytime, dude. I usually, if I don't have the pump and injectors in stock, it's like a 2-week wait. So I've got most of the stuff here for it. I got about 6 orders this week for them. So they're getting backed up again, but it usually ships 2 to 4 weeks. So it's not bad at all. But yeah, when you're modding your Accord, it's the exact same as the 11th gen Civic. Everything is identical. So, except like some of the parts don't interchange, like the intake and that. But yep. If you're looking for a sweet downpipe, you can pre-order ours right now on our website. The pricing is going up this Friday. So I just did an intro price to kind of get them moving. So we can get a little bit more volume, but the pricing is going up on them. They are not cheap to make. So, Hondata fuel system. I mean, ours is, well, if you have an SI, ours is only $1,500 versus they're $2,500. So, I know they're saying that the pump from the Accord and the SI are almost identical, but our system makes over 400 wheel on ethanol, so, which I think is like the prime number right in there. If you build the engine and do a turbo swap, 400 wheel is like perfect for the 1.5. Yeah, I have several, like I said, 50 to 60 people running the turbo system on a 10th gen, and we run it on our 11th gen, and no issues. It's OEM parts. You just need certain parts to make it work, which we do in house here, and yeah, good to go. And you save $1,000. So, and it works with Honda and K-Tuner. So. Yeah, I mean, 400, 450 wheel is perfect on the L15. Anything over that, you're really just the longevity on the bearings. I mean, the bearings are the main thing that go on these when you build the motor and go to that power. So, oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know on the comp how much, what the actual, the total horsepower the comp's going to make. I'm assuming it would go up to over 400, but yeah, we have the RV6 here, which I'm putting in the 11th gen in October. So that'll go in there. Yeah, any other questions? I like this. There's a couple people in here with 11th gens. I see so much misinformation on the groups on Facebook. It's just unreal. Mainly due to the fact that people are buying from companies that don't even have an 11th gen, so they have no idea what they're talking about. Nice. All right, are you a 6-speed in the Accord, or are you running a CVT? Yeah, I mean the FL5 is really cool, but I don't know. The nice thing is you've got the SI, and people don't expect you to be as fast as an FL5. I mean, I actually would really like to find an FL5 around here and actually race it with our 11th gen, show people that we can actually beat one. I mean, obviously a turbo swapped FL5 I'm not going to beat because they've changed the turbo, but yeah, so the 6-speed, you're going to be able to make a ton of power on that car. That's the nice thing. And yeah, the only thing with the twin disc on there, you're just going to have to watch that second gear if you're on slicks for an FL5. It's a nice car, but I just haven't bought one because I have an FL1, so it's like honestly the same car without the engine. There's different parts to it, but I would probably get a Type S if I got one. But building these two race cars, I just don't have the money to put into another car. So. All right, any other questions? And if you guys need parts, just reach out to us. Love to help you out, or any information. You can always email us at axionindustries@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm getting this 9th gen Civic back today. I'm just looking at it like, wow, there's so much hours that need to be done to this car. And we're pretty much taking on the same thing with the 11th gen. So we get a lot of people saying, how are these cars not done yet? What's going on? But I don't think people understand how much money and time it takes to build a race car properly. So yeah, tune in every Monday, dude. We're always here. If you have a question, just tune in and ask it. Always here to help. So yeah, the 11th gen is going to go through, I think this October, November, it's going to be pretty sick what you guys see, what we're up to. And dying to show everyone it, finally get to the track and run hopefully a good, solid time. And then once I get the time, I'll be able to get rid of the engine and trans in there and all the parts and put in the K20. So yeah, even while the Cobra's still going to work with their inlet, it'll just be tight on the pipe, but you'll be able to make it work. but I'm actually making an inlet too based off running the Cobra, and we might make an intake. I'm not sure yet. But I want an inlet for my car, and I'm tired of waiting on PRL for theirs, so I'm just going to make one for our car. And if the pricing's there, then we'll sell it. If not, you know, I'll still advertise it, but it might not be worth the money compared to PRL. Yeah, the race map, it doesn't matter because the part that goes on the inlet for the Cobra is actually the same size versus race or street. It's actually the housing that is actually bigger, and then it narrows down to the inlet size. So, yeah. But the actual the coupler portion that goes on the inlet is the same. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how many parts I've had through here with all these titanium inlets for Accords over the years and making these things work, and you know, it kind of helps. But I love getting the parts in here and seeing what works so I can help, you know. I mean, it's amazing how many Type R parts that I sell on Accord and RDX that nobody thinks works on these cars. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, if you have issues, just shoot me an email or whatever. I know the person that I've seen with the PLM inlet, they were running the PRL high flow volume, so, and it fit totally fine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing this RV6 turbo. It's going to sound amazing with the dual ball bearing and the catless dump downpipe. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm not working on it until October because it's way too hot. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call that a day today. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a bunch of videos this week, so stay tuned, watch them all, like and subscribe. I've got a 9th gen walkthrough video, some 11th gen stuff, valve cover stuff, because we're going to be offering painted valve covers. So I'll post them all on the groups and everything. You guys can check them out. All right, till next time, see ya.